Good evening. We are out and about. Little Miss Pyaar out for an evening walk. I'm going to say her evening walk, but an evening walk. We have a beautiful evening. Sun is setting. Nice breeze. You can see by the flags about the breeze. And just some high clouds. It's actually clearer now than it has been all day. It is a beautiful evening. Being a beautiful, how are you, my friends? How was your 4th of July? What did you guys do? Tell me. So if you watched my videos from Friday, which were posted yesterday, Saturday, 2-part. Come on, girl. Come on. You'll know that I had said that I was doing all that work so that I could maybe go to the park and check out the vendors and whatever was going on that morning. And that did not happen. It was solid work. Solid work. Started at 6:30 in the morning, pressure cleaning. Pressure cleaned Buddha and the outdoor kitchen and scrubbed that with soap and water as well. Mop the floors and stuff. Same work inside that I'm doing outside. Let's see. Scrubbed down the edges of the pool and then mopped the ledge. Because, Miss Pyaar likes to walk on the ledge and gets his muddy little prints all over it. And I wanted it to look nice. Oh, I did pin my hair up, but it's starting to fall out. Going into my lip gloss. Struggles. Let's see. Then I got the table set up outside and got all the decorations outside. I took some photos, so I will post the photos. I really wanted to video a little bit. So much work. No time to video before everybody got there. And by the time everybody got there, my back was not having it. I mean to tell you. And so kind. Eric was there. He's like, I can help your back feel better. And he, did a little kind of crack thing. And although he did crack my back, it did not take care of the pain. And then Raphael was there. He does Reiki. He tried to do a little Reiki on it. Did not help. And he also tried a different way of cracking back. No crack came, but he figured Eric probably got it already. And then my sister, thank goodness for my sister. Gosh, she put all the food away. She did up all the dishes. And so grateful because honestly, it could have sat out all night and I would have thrown it away the next day. I could not have done any of it. I, several times during the evening, had to lie down. And even lying down wasn't taking any of the pain away. Did it lessen it? A tiny bit. Now look, you go for what you can get. And my husband's like, I want you to go to the doctor. I want you to see a doctor. I'm like, I'm smart enough to know, first of all, to go and see a doctor. But secondly, I'm also smart enough to know that unless you go when you're in acute pain and they run those tests, we're not going to know anything. Nothing. So I got some very fitful sleep last night. Everybody had a really good time though. I was sorry that I couldn't have a better time. I tried getting in the pool, that didn't help. I stretched every which way to Sunday, literally, and that did not help. Really just don't know what it is. So anyway, had a fitful sleep and woke up this morning, taught my classes, and went for a massage. Now, my back wasn't bothering me as bad. It was mild discomfort. I did not go and work out this morning just because when I'm in pain, I'm not necessarily cranky or grouchy. I don't cry. I do everything I can to keep as normal as possible. But pain draws everything out of me. That kind of pain draws everything out of me. I am so exhausted from the pain. So this morning, I did set my alarm with every intention of getting up. And I was just so exhausted. So I texted my sister and said, hey, I'm not going to make it, sorry. And I did go after class and get a massage. Took an 1.5-hour massage. And although it felt good, whatever residual pain I was having was still there after the massage. And I came home after that and put the 4th of July decor away and used a bunch of leftovers to make dinner. I made a basically hamburger helper, but it's I used the hamburger patties we had left over, put them in the food processor, and they look just like regular ground beef by the time that food processor was done. And I had leftover tomatoes from the burger, so I diced those up and threw them in there. And I had leftover onion from burgers and hot dogs, and I diced up the rings and threw it in, and some beef broth. And I used egg noodles because I didn't have any elbows. And a little bit of Worcestershire, garlic. What else went in there? A little bit of sour cream. And some cheese. So I used up quite a bit of leftovers, which was good. We have quite a bit of this cheeseburger, casserole, hamburger helper, whatever you want to call it. Quite a bit of that. And it's a very heavy meal, and it's really hot. We did go into the pool today. And that was nice. But by the time I was done doing dinner, my back hurts again. So my back is hurting right now. But little Miss Pyaar really does deserve a walk. And I feel like I should move, and then I'm going to rest. Got out of the pool, took a shower already, and then ended up just getting back in the pool, just mid-calf. Had to take the lounge chairs out of the pool because the skimmer keeps getting hooked up on it. And yeah, that was that. Then I got her leashed up and we're out walking. And I thought, let me check in with my beautiful friends here. So I would love to know what you did for your 4th. I really didn't see much in the way of fireworks. Found out you can see the city fireworks from our front step. And now that it was pointed out to me, I seem to recall that from last year too. But I was in too much pain to watch them. Everybody left about 8:30, and I was in bed at 8:45. Very grateful for my sister. Otherwise, all that food could have gone in the garbage. Didn't care. We didn't have that much left over. We figured it out. We had 36 hamburgers, 48 hot dogs, 20 pieces of chicken, 15 chicken sausages. They were chicken apple. And I think we had 1 sausage left and 3 pieces of chicken. We had, I'm going to say, a little less than half the hot dogs left. And probably about 15 hamburgers. And I used about 10 of them in dinner tonight. So there's maybe 5 left. So really not too bad. And it was really nice. Everybody had such a nice time. Just like kind of imagined the pool would be for us. You know, people sitting on the edge, feet floating around in the water, just chit-chatting, having a good time. And one lady, she's got some physical problems. We helped her in the pool, got her in a little floaty chair, let her float around. So she had a nice time too. Helped her out of the pool. And everybody just really, you know, what I thought it would be. I mean, they were laughing and just having a good time. So that's good. Now we can get this bloody landscaping done. And then we'll do the neighbor party and the yoga party. Come on, girl. Now that the sun is not glaring in my face. Now it's behind me, so I'll probably be lit quite funny. So that was our 4th and my 5th. So I would say we are caught up. Like I said, I'll post the pictures. Decorated the inside. Oh, and then my sister and her friends sat inside. My sister is not a sun person or a heat person. So they were inside at the dining room table playing cards. So it was really nice. You know, everybody was having a good time. And that's really nice to see. And yeah, that was the 4th and 5th. What have we got going on this week? I have classes tomorrow, 4 classes tomorrow, and doctor's office work. And I did do a little bit of doctor's office work on Saturday. I haven't done any yet today. Of course, I'll have plenty to catch up on tomorrow because always email. Crazy amounts of email. And let's see, I have a wax appointment on Tuesday. So exciting stuff. I schedule everything really early in the morning. That is one nice thing around here. Most people are open and operational quite early. How's the weather been where you're at? Hit 95 today, I think, on 96. And I think it was a little bit cooler than that yesterday. I want to say probably 93, 94 yesterday. And sunny. Last year we got rain. No rain this year, so that was nice. And today was an odd day weather-wise because it was a little overcast and it was a little cloudy and extremely hot. Like it felt hotter than the 95, 96 until the clouds burned away, which doesn't seem like it should be. But once the clouds burned away, it seemed like it was cooler to me. I could be hallucinating. Could be the pain taking over. Who knows? Oh, so that was our weather, which was good. And Pyaar was pretty well behaved yesterday. Had a couple other little doggies come. And let's see. Yeah. That was my time, my day. Don't know what I can do about this back issue. My sister is firmly convinced that it is a a strength issue and I need to have better muscles. She said, it's not that you're not strong. She was rubbing my back yesterday. She says, you just don't have strong. You're strong, but you need more muscle. I'm like, listen, I'm working out. I'm doing my best. She says, I have you doing the same workouts I'm doing. You're just not as heavy as weights as I'm doing. Here's my take on it. I'm not going to say that it's not going to help. I am going to say that it has not helped at all, not even a little bit, in all the months that I have been working out. Maybe. And I'm going to say I've been working out, 5 months now? I'll take away the first month because it was just light shit. I mean, it wasn't anything real big. No weights, nothing like that. It was more like, what can you do? What are you capable of doing? Kind of thing. Just using body weight. So 4 months, not making a difference in what happens with my back. And I'm up to, depending on the weight, depending on the exercise, anywhere from 10 to 25 pounds. In almost all the exercises, you have to use 2 weights. So technically, doesn't that mean 20 to 50 pounds? Technically. I'm going to tell myself that. I'll get this. I'm not going to say I'm going to get it figured out, but I'm going to definitely go back to the house and rest and see what I can do to at least make it go away for now. I took Motrin yesterday twice, 800 milligrams, did nothing to hit it. None of the muscle relaxer things work. The Biofreeze and Bengay and Tiger Balm and Salon Pause, none of that works either. And I'll tell you, maybe some of you have experienced this. So it feels like muscle tissue of some sort, I say muscle because I assume that's what it is being pinched in between the ribs. In the back, lower back, below the bra line, from like the base of the ribs to about the bra line. What side it is, that'll switch. So that is what it feels like to me. It only happens when I'm on my feet for an extended period of time. So Friday, as you know from watching the video, if you haven't, I'm sure you will. Friday night, I cooked from 9 to about 2 in the morning. Went to bed at 2:30, got up at 6, and I was on my feet nonstop, working various things, not just standing straight up still, a lot of bending, twisting, which doesn't bother. Nor does it help. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't help it. Look at these trees, aren't they pretty? Oh, that looks like a nice photo, doesn't it? Love that, that's pretty. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Saturday started at 6:30 in the morning. And really went strong until about 6:30 at night. And then I had to take those breaks. Like I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't stand, I couldn't smile, I couldn't pretend any longer. And I had to lie down just enough for the pain to subside some. And then got back up and did a little bit, and then we'll go and lay back down. So if any of you experience anything similar, and if found something that works, share that with me. Heat does not work, like a heating pad. Ice does not work, which is crazy because ice for pain doesn't work. Being in the pool and weightless didn't work. Didn't do anything to alleviate the pain. So, you share with me. If it didn't happen to you, maybe a friend or loved one has to deal with something similar. The cracking the back thing didn't work. Yeah. So, don't know where we're at with this. That was my weekend. And that is why you didn't get a video yesterday. And we are home. Little girl is at the door. I'm going to let her in. And I'm going to lie down. And if you can like, subscribe, share, do all the things, help our channel grow. I will talk to you again in the morning. See you soon.